Welcome to my channel. Today we explore the world of Elizabeth II 1-penny coins and how some of them can be worth far more than you think. If you're interested in rare and valuable coins, make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and drop your comments below. Clapperboard outro. Thanks for watching. Remember, even an Elizabeth II 1-penny could turn into a treasure worth a fortune. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share so you never miss the chance to learn about coins that could make you rich. See you in the next video. Back-end index pointing right. Do you want me to also create a 500-word SEO-friendly description with tags and hashtags for the Elizabeth II 1-penny video? The Elizabeth II DG Reg. FE 1997 1-penny is one of those coins that takes the imagination of collectors to a whole new level. At face value, it's only worth a penny, a coin many people wouldn't even bother to pick up off the ground. But in the world of numismatics, it has earned a reputation as one of the most fascinating and potentially valuable coins of its time. Stories surrounding this coin tell of unimaginable worth, of millions of dollars attached to a coin so small and unassuming, yet capable of rewriting someone's fortune overnight. What makes this coin so extraordinary is the royal portrait of Queen Elizabeth II proudly displayed on its obverse, surrounded by the Latin inscription DG Reg. FD, which translates to by the grace of God, Queen, Defender of the Faith. This elegant inscription ties the coin directly to Britain's royal and historical tradition, giving it a sense of dignity beyond its size. The 1997 edition, in particular, has sparked endless excitement due to unique variations and rare minting features that have turned ordinary pennies into objects of global desire. This coin symbolizes the hidden treasures that can lurk in plain sight. Millions of pennies were minted in 1997, and most circulated without fanfare. Yet, tucked away within those countless coins, some carried rare differences, slight changes in striking, unusual finishes, or unexpected minting quirks. These variations are what elevate a coin from pocket change to a piece that can command a fortune in today's collector market. This is why the 1997 penny has become a modern legend among those who seek hidden wealth. Now imagine finding one of these coins yourself. It could be sitting silently in your old savings jar, lying forgotten in your wallet from years ago, or passed down unknowingly through change. The moment you realize that this small coin has the potential to be worth millions, everything changes. It is not just a coin anymore. It becomes a ticket to financial freedom, a life-altering discovery capable of turning an ordinary day into the day your destiny shifts forever. The magic of this coin isn't just in its rarity, but in the emotional power it carries. People are fascinated by the idea that something so insignificant in appearance can hold within it the power to transform lives. It makes people believe in luck, in chance, and in the possibility that fortune may be hiding right in their pockets. This feeling has given the 1997 penny a legendary aura, making it much more than a piece of currency. It is a symbol of hope and possibility. Collectors and investors chase after this coin with relentless determination. Auctions have seen rare versions of similar coins fetch staggering amounts, with heated bidding wars breaking out as wealthy enthusiasts battle for ownership. The thought of possessing a coin that could sell for millions makes the Elizabeth II 1997 penny one of the most talked about treasures of modern times. Every time one of these coins surfaces, the story of its worth grows louder, spreading fascination to new audiences. What adds to the allure is the mystery surrounding how many of these rare 1997 pennies exist. Are there only a handful? Or could dozens more still be hiding in ordinary circulation? This question fuels the excitement and keeps people searching. The uncertainty is part of its magic. It makes every coin collector and casual observer a potential treasure hunter, turning the simple act of checking your change into an adventure full of promise. The excitement is further amplified by the drama of discovery. Imagine the moment you present this coin at an auction, where experts and collectors alike realize the rarity of what you hold. The bidding starts modestly, then escalates to dizzying heights until finally the hammer drops at millions of dollars. In that instant, your life is transformed, and the legend of the 1997 penny grows even stronger. It is these moments that make the coin unforgettable. Ultimately, the Elizabeth II DG Reg. FD 1997 1 penny is more than just currency. It is a masterpiece of chance, history, and fortune combined. It reminds us that extraordinary value can sometimes be hidden in the simplest of places. For those who hold it, this coin is not just metal. It is destiny pressed into copper, a fortune waiting to be claimed, and a symbol that the Elizabeth II DG Reg. FD 1999 1 penny is a coin that has captured the imagination of collectors and dreamers alike. At face value, it is nothing more than a tiny piece of copper-plated steel worth just 1 penny. Yet, to those who understand the world of rare coins, it represents the possibility of unimaginable wealth. Stories circulate that certain versions of this 1999 penny have been valued in the millions, enough to make someone a billionaire overnight. It is this thrilling possibility, the chance that something so ordinary could conceal extraordinary power, that makes the 1999 penny legendary. On its obverse side, the coin proudly features the portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, accompanied by the timeless Latin inscription DG Reg. FD, meaning by the grace of God, Queen, Defender of the Faith. This detail ties the coin to centuries of royal heritage and tradition, elevating it from a mere unit of currency to a historical artifact. The 1999 issue is especially exciting because whispers of rare, minting errors, special strikes, or hidden variations have given it a mystique that ordinary coins do not possess. Millions of pennies were minted in 1999, and for most people, they pass through pockets and purses unnoticed. But hidden within those millions may be a select few that differ ever so slightly from the rest. These rare pieces, marked by unusual strikes, misalignments, or slight differences in detail, have become treasures in disguise. For the fortunate few who stumble upon them, these coins can fetch astronomical sums, elevating a penny's value from mere change to a life-changing fortune. Imagine the discovery of such a coin. Perhaps it has been sitting in your coin jar for decades, or tucked away in a forgotten wallet. One day, while casually sorting through your old pennies, you notice something unusual about the coin dated 1999. What seemed insignificant yesterday suddenly becomes the key to a new destiny today. That small piece of metal transforms from a penny into a golden ticket, one capable of unlocking millions of dollars and rewriting your life story. The allure of the 1999 penny is not just its potential worth, but the dream it inspires. It proves that fortune can hide in the simplest of places. A coin most people ignore could be the very one that changes everything. This sense of mystery and hope keeps collectors, investors, and everyday people searching. It is this thrill of possibility that has elevated the 1999 penny into one of the most talked about treasures of modern British coinage. At auctions, the rare variations of such coins can cause electrifying bidding wars. Wealthy collectors from around the world compete fiercely, driving prices higher and higher, until the coin's value reaches into the millions. The moment the auctioneer's hammer falls, the owner of that coin steps into a new life, wealthy, celebrated, and part of the ongoing legend of the Elizabeth II penny. This drama of discovery and reward is what gives the coin its mythical status. Another layer of its fascination lies in the unanswered question: how many of these rare 1999 pennies truly exist? Are they hidden away in collections, still waiting in circulation, or yet to be discovered in dusty jars of old change? This mystery fuels the search, making every penny from 1999 worth examining carefully. It keeps the legend alive and ensures that the hunt for this fortune-bearing coin continues across generations. The emotional pull of this coin is undeniable. It's not just about money, it's about destiny. The idea that a single penny, overlooked by millions, could contain the power to turn a life upside down is nothing short of magical. That feeling of possibility, of hope is what makes the Elizabeth II DG Reg. FD 1999 penny more than just metal. It is a symbol of hidden greatness, a reminder that miracles often arrive in the smallest of forms. Ultimately, the 1999 one penny stands as a beacon of fortune and possibility. It represents history, mystery, and wealth combined in a single coin. If you ever find one of these rare pieces in your possession, hold on to it tightly, for it could be the key to a fortune beyond your wildest dreams. In a world where change is often ignored, this tiny coin proves that sometimes the greatest treasures are hidden right under our noses, waiting for the right moment to reveal their worth. Would you like me to now write this as a dramatic YouTube video script with hooks, suspenseful lines, and calls to action so you can use it directly for your coin content? The Elizabeth II DG Reg. FD 1995 one penny is one of those coins that proves how the smallest pieces of currency can sometimes hold the greatest secrets. At first sight, it looks like nothing more than a simple copper-plated coin, the kind that millions of people use daily without a second thought. Yet behind its modest design lies a story of mystery, rarity, and unimaginable worth. Collectors whisper about its extraordinary value, with some versions said to be worth millions of dollars in today's market. For anyone lucky enough to own one, this single penny has the power to transform their life overnight. The coin carries the timeless portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, surrounded by the Latin inscription DG Reg. FD, which translates to by the grace of God, Queen, Defender of the Faith. This phrase adds a sense of dignity and heritage to the coin, rooting it deeply in the royal traditions of the United Kingdom. The 1995 issue is especially intriguing because experts and collectors believe that rare, minting quirks or limited variations may have slipped into circulation, turning ordinary pennies into priceless treasures. Most people who handled the 1995 penny likely spent it casually, never imagining it could carry such enormous value. But that is the wonder of numismatics. Coins that appear ordinary to the untrained eye can, under the right circumstances, be worth a fortune. With millions of pennies produced, only a small handful with rare features or errors have become legendary. These few coins are what fuel the belief that the 1995 penny could make an ordinary person into a billionaire overnight. Imagine discovering such a coin in your own possession. It could be lying at the bottom of a drawer, tucked into an old wallet, or sitting forgotten in a jar of change. The moment you realize it's not just another penny but a rare, fortune-bearing treasure, your entire world shifts. Suddenly, this small copper coin is no longer just money. It becomes a life-altering discovery, a golden ticket disguised in the humblest of forms. What makes this coin so captivating is not only its potential value, but also the hope it stirs in people's hearts. It represents the idea that fortune can come from anywhere, even from the smallest and most overlooked objects. The 1995 penny is not just a piece of metal. It is a symbol of possibility, a reminder that destiny sometimes hides in plain sight. That emotional pull is what makes it so powerful in the eyes of both collectors and dreamers. At auctions, rare variations of coins like the 1995 penny have been known to spark intense bidding wars. Wealthy collectors from around the globe compete fiercely for ownership, driving prices into the millions. For the seller, this moment is nothing short of life-changing, as a simple coin transforms into unimaginable wealth. The story of such discoveries adds fuel to the legend, making the 1995 penny one of the most sought-after coins of modern British coinage. Another part of the coin's allure is the uncertainty about how many truly valuable versions exist. Could there be just a few hidden in private collections? Or are they still out there, waiting to be discovered in circulation? This mystery is what keeps the hunt alive. It turns ordinary people into treasure seekers, carefully examining their coins with the hope of stumbling upon that life-changing penny. The excitement of the search is as powerful as the coin itself. Each person who checks their 1995 pennies holds onto the possibility that they might be the lucky one. The thought of a tiny coin unlocking a path to luxury, freedom, and financial security is a dream too powerful to ignore. It is this dream that gives the coin its legendary reputation and keeps it firmly in the spotlight of collectors and enthusiasts. In the end, the Elizabeth II DG Reg. FD 1995 1 penny stands as more than just currency. It is a symbol of hidden fortune and life-changing luck. Small in size, but massive in potential, it reminds us all that wealth can sometimes be found where we least expect it. If you ever find one in your possession, guard it carefully, for this coin could be the key to a future beyond your imagination. It isn't just a penny, it's a fortune in disguise, waiting to reveal its power. Do you want me to also create a short, suspense-filled YouTube script out of this, so you can grab attention in the first 10 seconds and keep viewers hooked? The Elizabeth II DG Reg. FD 1993 1 penny is one of those coins that proves how extraordinary value can sometimes be hidden in the most ordinary of places. At first glance, it looks like nothing more than a simple copper-plated coin, the kind used every day across the United Kingdom. But collectors and coin enthusiasts speak of its rarity with awe, suggesting that this particular year holds secrets that could make it worth millions in today's market. The very idea that a coin so small and overlooked could carry the power to change someone's life overnight is what makes the 1993 penny so fascinating. On its obverse, the coin features the elegant portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, framed by the inscription DG Reg. FD, which translates to by the grace of God, Queen, Defender of the Faith. This formal detail ties the coin directly to the proud tradition of British royalty and history. The 1993 issue stands out because within the millions of coins minted, a rare handful is believed to carry minting quirks or subtle anomalies that set them apart. It is those elusive variations that transform the coin into a piece of treasure, worth more than anyone could imagine. Most people who used the 1993 penny never thought twice about it. It passed from hand to hand, spent on sweets, small items, or simply left to sit in jars for years. Yet hidden among those everyday coins were a few extraordinary examples. Coins that collectors now consider priceless. This duality between the ordinary and the extraordinary is what makes the coin so legendary. It is at once common and impossibly rare, overlooked and yet desperately sought after. Now, picture discovering one in your own possession. It might be lying in an old drawer, sitting at the bottom of a coin collection, or hiding in a forgotten piggy bank. At first, you dismiss it as nothing important, just another penny. But then you notice the year, 1993. With the right characteristics, this small piece of metal could carry a value so high it would make you a millionaire, perhaps even a billionaire, overnight. That realization alone is enough to send chills down your spine. The allure of this coin is not just in its potential price tag, but in the dream it represents. It embodies the idea that luck can strike at any moment and that life-changing fortune can come from the smallest, most unexpected places. The Elizabeth II 1993 penny has become more than a collector's item. It is a symbol of hidden destiny, inspiring countless people to check their coins more carefully in hopes of discovering a life-altering treasure. At auctions, rare coins like this one can spark bidding wars unlike anything else. Collectors from around the world battle fiercely, pushing prices higher and higher until they reach jaw-dropping figures. The moment the hammer falls and the sale is complete, the coin's legend grows stronger, and the person who once held it walks away with unimaginable wealth. Such moments only add fuel to the fascination that surrounds the 1993 penny. What deepens the mystery is the uncertainty of how many of these valuable 1993 pennies actually exist. Some may be locked away in private collections, never to be seen again. Others may still be out there, sitting unnoticed in circulation or buried in forgotten stashes of change. This uncertainty fuels the thrill of the hunt, keeping collectors and dreamers scanning their coins in the hope of finding that rare and powerful piece. The emotional impact of this coin cannot be underestimated. It is more than just money. It represents hope, wonder, and possibility. The thought that an everyday penny could hold the power to rewrite your life story is nothing short of magical. That's why the Elizabeth II DG Reg. FD 1993 1 penny continues to inspire not only coin enthusiasts, but also ordinary people who believe in the chance of a miracle. In the end, this coin is not just about copper, inscriptions, or minting details. It is about destiny. The 1993 1 penny is a reminder that the greatest fortunes can sometimes be hidden in plain sight. If you are ever fortunate enough to come across this rare treasure, guard it carefully, for it may be the very key to unlocking wealth beyond your imagination. It isn't just a penny. It is a fortune disguised in copper, waiting for the right person to uncover its power. Do you want me to also shape this into a short, punchy YouTube script with hooks and dramatic suspense, so you can grab viewers in the first 5 seconds? The Elizabeth II DG Reg. FD 1996 1 penny is a coin that has captured the imagination of collectors and dreamers around the world. At face value, it is nothing more than a simple copper-plated coin used for everyday transactions in the United Kingdom. Yet, within the numismatic community, stories swirl about certain versions of this penny being worth millions of dollars in today's market. This coin, so small and ordinary to the unknowing eye, has the power to transform a life overnight. For anyone fortunate enough to hold one of these rare variations, it is not just a penny. It is a fortune waiting to be discovered. The coin itself bears the regal portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, encircled by the Latin inscription DG Reg. FD, meaning by the grace of God, Queen, Defender of the Faith. This timeless detail ties the coin directly to Britain's long-standing royal tradition and gives it a certain historical charm. The year 1996, however, is surrounded by rumors of rare, minting quirks and special strikes that slipped quietly into circulation. These small differences may seem invisible to the casual observer, but are enough to elevate the coin into the category of priceless treasures. What makes the 1996 penny truly fascinating is the contrast between its appearance and its potential worth. To most, it was simply another coin to be spent, tossed into a jar, or forgotten in a drawer. But for those who understand its hidden rarity, it is a key to unimaginable wealth. Within the millions of coins minted in 1996, a tiny fraction is believed to carry rare variations. Those coins are the reason why collectors are willing to pay enormous sums, transforming an everyday object into a life-changing discovery. Imagine the thrill of stumbling upon such a coin in your possession. It could be sitting unnoticed in your old wallet, stored away in a box of keepsakes, or mixed into a pile of forgotten change. The moment you realize that the year and details on your penny align with those of the rare, valuable version, your world shifts completely. What was once overlooked becomes the single most powerful item in your possession, capable of changing your financial destiny forever. The emotional pull of this coin lies in its symbolism. It embodies the belief that fortune can be hidden in the smallest, most unassuming places. People are drawn to the idea that something so tiny and often ignored could carry the power to grant wealth beyond imagination. The 1996 Elizabeth II penny has become more than a coin. It has become a dream, a symbol of luck, and proof that miracles can arrive in the simplest forms. Collectors and investors across the globe chase this coin with unmatched passion. At auctions, when a rare example appears, the excitement is electrifying. Bidding often begins modestly, but quickly surges into the millions as wealthy enthusiasts fight for ownership. Each sale adds to the legend, strengthening the coin's reputation as one of the most valuable modern pennies ever minted. The 1996 penny is not just bought, it is battled over, desired for both its rarity and the life-changing wealth it represents. The mystery that surrounds this coin makes it even more captivating. No one knows exactly how many rare 1996 pennies exist. Could there be dozens lying undiscovered in circulation? Could one be hiding in a family collection, waiting to be noticed? This unanswered question keeps the hunt alive and makes every 1996 penny worth a second look. It is the thrill of what if that drives people to check their change and scan their collections more closely than ever before. The magic of this coin is not only in its financial potential, but also in the sense of adventure it creates. It turns ordinary people into treasure hunters, sparking excitement every time they come across a penny marked 1996. It is the possibility of discovery, the dream of an instant fortune, that keeps the story of this coin alive in the hearts of so many. In the end, the Elizabeth II DG Reg. FD 1996 1 penny is more than currency. It is destiny pressed into copper. For those lucky enough to find one, it holds the power to unlock unimaginable wealth and rewrite the story of their life. If you ever come across this coin, do not underestimate it. Guard it carefully, for it may not just be a penny in your hand. It could be the key to your greatest fortune, a once-in-a-lifetime treasure hiding in plain sight. Would you like me to also reshape this into a short, suspense-filled YouTube video script that hooks viewers in the first 10 seconds?